What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Wildcat Cave. Today we are going over the Champions Classic matchup between the Duke Blue Devils and the Kentucky Wildcats. I had a different video planned to come out right now, but a lot of you guys asked me for this topic, and I like this topic better than what I had planned anyway, so we're going to break down this matchup here. Keep in mind that I'm recording this before any sort of exhibition games were played, so all I have to go off of right now is each team's inter-squad scrimmage, their blue-white games, respectively. Before we get into it, we did not quite hit the 500 subscriber goal before the Mississippi State game, but we are really close, so I'm going to honor my promise to you guys and let you guys choose a topic for a future video. What I need you guys to do is comment on this video your suggestion for a video topic. I will go through and read all of them, and I will have my top 3 in the next video and let you guys vote on those. So stop, and if you have an idea, go ahead and comment down in the comment section and let me know what you would like to see. And as always, if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get in on all the action on this channel. And if you're excited for the kickoff of the NCAA basketball season, hit that thumbs up button for me. Starting off here with the Duke Blue Devils, guys, the first thing they need to do to win this game is make sure Paulo Banchero is the real deal. He was the number 2 overall recruit in his class out of high school and the number 1 power forward. This guy is a big, wide-shouldered, strong player. He has a really good ability to get and finish at the rim. He can blow by. He's athletic enough to blow by his defender and physical enough to compete with centers and other power forwards. But in order for them to win this game, he is going to have to be the real deal and live up to expectations. Kentucky has a lot of talent on this team, so if Duke is lacking with their best player, it could make for a long day for the Blue Devils. Number 2 is they have to get open and hit open threes. Watching their inter-squad scrimmage, they had a pretty poor shooting performance, especially from outside. They only shot about 26% from deep, and that is on a scrimmage defense where nobody is really playing super hard. Kentucky has too many shooters on their team and too much depth of people that can make threes for them not to be able to match a few of them. Third for Duke is they have to contain Oscar Tshiebwe. Oscar had 25 points and 21 rebounds in Kentucky's blue-white game, and watching Duke, I didn't see anyone that could really match up well with him. They have a lot of long, athletic guys, but nobody that is super, broad-shouldered and physical quite like Oscar. Oscar's really big, and he's really strong, and Duke honestly looked a little soft inside. Again, I understand that this is a scrimmage, and nobody's going to really try that hard down low, but just watching each team's centers, I think Oscar is just going to out-physical anybody on their team. I believe their starting center is Mark Williams, and he has his hands full trying to contain Oscar on defense and offense in this game. Next for Duke is that their bench has to be reliable. When I watched their scrimmage, it was really clear and really evident to me who their starters were and who was going to get minutes for them. To me, after their top 5, 6, or 7 guys, there was a significant drop-off in talent. When UK and Duke both need to go to their bench, it's going to be important for Duke's bench to play as well as their starters, because that is an ability that Kentucky may have this season, as their bench could be as good as their starters. And finally for Duke, they can't afford for this to be a shootout. They only shot about 45% from the field in their scrimmage, and like I said, they struggled from 3. And UK so far looks like they are super deep, and a lot of their players can shoot. They have 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 people that can hit threes, so that's not the type of team you want to become a three-point shootout with. Kentucky has the mentality of next man up this season. If one of their starters isn't hitting threes, they have a bench full of guys that can come in and do so. So if you're Duke, don't get into a three-point shooting contest with Kentucky. Moving on to Kentucky. Number 1 is Cal has to establish a rotation. Like I said, there's 12 guys on this team that deserve minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how Cal balances playing time and rhythm, not to disrupt a flow of the game or scoring. It's going to be hard to get all 12 guys minutes when, maybe 2, 3 guys at a time are playing really well. So especially when you have multiple people at that position, it's going to be interesting to see how Cal really works this rotation in and narrows it down from 12 guys to maybe 8 or 9. Next for Kentucky is they also have to take and make open threes. Like I said, there's no lack of shooting on this team between Mintz, Frederick, Allen, Hopkins, Collins, Brooks. I mean, there's potentially 7 guys that at any point in time are a threat to make a three. So if they can do that early and get the rhythm going with some of these guys hitting deep shots, there's a good chance they blow this thing wide open. Next is they have to feed Oscar. Like I mentioned, I don't believe that Duke has anyone that matches up well with him, and they looked pretty soft down low. And if there's one thing we know about Oscar, we know he is not soft. Talent we don't know about yet. We haven't seen him play anybody, but he is definitely not soft. If he can stay out of foul trouble, I think that Duke will have no answer for this guy. Number 4 is they have to shut down Paolo Banchero. We've seen that that's kind of Cal's style on defense, is to lock up their best player and make the rest of the team beat you. I said the Duke is kind of top heavy in their talent. So if you take away their number 1 guy, I don't think there's enough talent left on that team to go out and beat this Kentucky team. And if you stop Paolo, whose strength is getting to the rim, then you're going to force Duke to take outside shots, and I don't think they're quite good enough there to beat you. And finally, for Kentucky, is you're going to have to wear them down. I've said it 100 times already. Kentucky is super deep. You have guys on guys that can come off the bench. You're able to play fast pace and keep fresh legs on the court. If you can get Duke starters tired and make their bench come in who is less talented, or maybe even get them into foul trouble late because they're tired and making bad plays, then that is obviously going to help you win this game as well. So moving on to some gambling stuff here, guys. It is really hard to find odds this far out. I found one website that has some predictions and stuff, so that's what I'm going off of. Right now it has Kentucky as a 3.5 point underdog. I'm going to take Kentucky to cover the spread on that, and the over-under on this game is 146.5, which I am taking the under on. So before I get into my prediction, just a little bit of a summary for these teams. To me, Duke is a really athletic team, but they can struggle to score from deep at any point in time. Or not just score from deep, but they really struggle to score at all. In their blue-white game, their quote-unquote winning team only scored a total of 56 points. In Kentucky's game, the quote-unquote winning team scored 108. To me, if it's going to take Paolo Banchero to be the real deal, because if he is, he can overcome that lack of scoring and he can carry Duke to a win here. But if Duke struggles or Kentucky is able to shut down Banchero, I think they have a good chance to win. And overall for UK, they have veteran leadership this year, which will help them, especially early in the season. We see it with Kentucky teams. Sometimes it takes till February or March for the freshmen to get going, but there's so much experience on this team. I think that will help them in this early season matchup. Also, Kentucky has depth in shooting. Like I mentioned, if one guy is having a bad night, there is 5 more on the bench that can come in and play for him. And whoever starts at 4 is going to have to contain Paolo Banchero. Of course, they're going to have Oscar's help at the rim, but it is really going to be on the Keon Brooks or Toppin or whoever happens to be in the game guarding Paolo to really take that load on. And finally, Kentucky just has to out-physical and out-rebound Duke, and I think that will give them the advantage. My final prediction for this game is Kentucky 77, Duke 68. I know that's a big spread there, but I really do think this is going to be a close game. But in the final minutes, I think Kentucky may be up 4 or 5 points and allow Duke or make Duke foul and, pull away with free throws at the end. Overall, I think Kentucky's depth, shooting, and experience, which is really weird to say for a Kentucky team that they have all of those, is going to be the difference in this game. That is going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure you comment your video suggestions down in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you're excited, and I'll see you all in the next one. Go Cats!